Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is February 3rd. This is Vlogentines number 3, and it is super late for me to be filming, but boy, I'm feeling like we have been around the world in 80 days today. We had all the things to do today. Aria came over early and we got ready and we went and picked up Mama, and she had her appointment at the attorney to finish up her will and everything, getting all that done. And so Ari and I waited in the car because he doesn't want you in there. He told me, he said, you know, if I'm ever called into court, I want to be able to say that there's no way, that, you know, any like duress or anything was applied by anyone, because they were not there. It was just she and I explained everything and asked if she had any questions, and we went over everything and all this. And boy, my forehead is shiny, y'all. Sorry about that. I tell y'all I have the oiliest skin in the world, and now y'all know it's true. So Ari and I were just gonna wait, you know, in the car, because I didn't want to leave her either, you know, in case she got upset or something, because it is kind of, you know, like, making your will is kind of like nobody really wants to do it. You know, it's kind of a yucky thing to think about. And so I didn't want to leave her in case she got upset, of course. And so we were in the car, and Aria's playing, you know, her little game thing. And she kept saying, "Should, this is taking a real long time. Should, Mimi has been in there a really long time. Is everything okay in there with Mimi? Because Mimi has been in there a really long time." And I kept saying, "Yes, baby, she's fine. If she wasn't, they would come tell us, you know, and come tell us to come in there and get Mimi." And so she was very unhappy with how long they were in there with Mimi without us, because, and after I thought about it, you know, whenever she is with, because the grandkids and the great-grandkids call Mama Mimi. And whenever, you know, they're around her, we're always with her. You know, she's never by herself. She's always with us. And that just, her being in there with us in the car did not sit with Aria Kyle at all. She was not appreciating that fact one bit, that they had Mimi in there for such a long time, and we were in the car and she was in there. She did not like that. She had her little game, and that was fine. She was perfectly happy playing her game, but she was not liking the fact that they had Mimi in there for such a long time, and she did not know what was going on. So they got everything finished and got all done and everything. Ari and I went in with her initially, you know, to go in there and get her signed in, you know, let us know she was there and everything. And then just we went back out to the car, but that just did not sit well with Aria Kyle at all. So when we got done, then I'd already told her, I said, you know, Mom, when you get done, you know, we'll eat some lunch and stuff and run some errands. We dropped her comforter and stuff off. I dropped it off at the dry cleaners last week, and I needed to pick it up and all. So I said, you know, we'll run some errands. I mailed some cards and things. And so when she got done, she wanted Mexican food. So like, she hasn't got out hardly any. So we went to one of the Mexican food places here, and they're, you know, just like spreading everybody really far out. And we have usually been eating outside, but it was really windy here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It's like blowing like crazy. So I just took a gamble and we went inside. It didn't look crowded, and they had the people that were in there, they had really spread out. And she was excited to get to go in. I think that's the second time she's been in to eat. Maybe the third time since all this started somewhere. And she loves Mexican food, and so she was excited to get Mexican food. And also we went in and ate, and she got have chips and salsa, and her and Aria got sweet tea, and so they were happy about that. And they had, Aria of course ate 2 bites of her bean taco, as she calls it, her bean and cheese taco. But it's 2 bites, it's 2 bites. She's all so congested. She is so congested. So, you know, nothing tastes good when you're congested like that. So any little bit of anything she'll eat, I'm just gonna be happy about and just take it and, you know, go. She drank her tea, and she drank some more tea here, and I've been trying to keep her off the milk because, you know, it just thickens up mucus. And when she left with her 2 Kleenex boxes today, oh, I was gonna grab it. I'm gonna, oh, please. I don't know if y'all do this or not, but when you are like sick and you are like super congested and like super snotty, and you have, like, you empty 1 Kleenex box, don't throw it away. Take it and rubber band it to your new Kleenex box. So here's your new Kleenex box, and take your old Kleenex box and put a rubber band around it, okay? So you have your full Kleenex box, and you'll have your empty Kleenex box rubber banded to it right here. And then you can, after you blow your nose, you can drop your dirty Kleenexes in there, because you know how it is. You have so many Kleenexes when you're congested like that, and you're just blowing your nose and blowing your nose and blowing your nose. And then it's just right there, right beside you, and you can just put them in there and get shed of them. You don't have to be dragging the trash can around with you or anything. Wherever your Kleenex is, then you have your little Kleenex trash can right there with you too. So she left here with that because I'd been blowing her nose, and she needed to take that home with her today. So she left here with that in tow, and so hopefully she'll feel better tomorrow. I don't know if she'll feel up to going to school or not, but we'll see if she does. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. I don't know if she, of course, she has any fever, you know, at all. She won't go. I don't think she ran any today, but she just didn't feel, she's still not feeling great at all. But these little things back here, my Marshalls or Home Goods had them for $5. So there's a tall, skinny one, and like a medium one, and then a short, like squatty one. And I've got some like Epsom salt in the bottom, so it looks kind of white down there. And then just stuck some like pinkish colored silk flowers in there. So it still looks like a little bit frosty, a little bit, and still moving towards spring a little bit. So I turned us this way to look at something a little bit different today. Change of scenery at least. I have to put the blind down though, because it makes a weird light if it's coming from 2 directions. So for what that's worth, I've switched us this way. I did grab this super, super, super old stitch. I used to have it in the kitchen. I'm sure it's out of an old, like, Just Cross Stitch or something magazine, or probably it was from one of the old Leisure Arts magazines, actually. I used to hang in the kitchen, so it's got splatters and everything on it, but I do love it. And I don't know if I could take it out even ever and clean it, I don't know. But it says, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. And I've had it forever, but you can see it's got things splashed and splattered. Like I said, I used to have it hanging in the kitchen by the sink, and it got splashed and splattered and all that. And I have loved it forever, but I could probably, of course, this is me back in the day closing something in there. And of course it's worked for, I don't know, ever. I probably stitched this in the late 80s, early 90s. I don't know. It's been around a long time. So it's not stitched tight. I probably, like I said, should probably try to take it out and maybe clean it, wash it or something. But it would probably disintegrate if I did. But like I said, it's even just on a piece of cardboard. I mean, it's literally a piece of a box back here. So, and that's some, I don't know if that, I guess it's some kind of that's packing tape. That's heavy duty packing tape. And I don't think it's a duct tape. I'm not sure what kind of tape that is, but It's some kind of tape that meant business, that's for sure. It stayed in there and held in there, and then I just cut a hole in it, and it held the nail like that, so. But that one I have had for ever, 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 and like I said, I used to leave it out in the kitchen all the time, and then now I just get it out at Valentine's Day because it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. But I did grab these also, which here's gonna be some, I should have opened them up, but the girls just left, and I thought I might film with them here, but we're pretty wound up, and I thought, oh, well, maybe not. I thought I might film with them here because Kimi was doing another one of her Bible truths, and she was reciting, but they were pretty wound up, so I thought, oh, maybe not. Well, I won't show that because I don't know where that is. If it ain't in here. If it ain't in here, I don't know where it is. Lord have mercy. Okay. That's odd enough. That one ain't in there either. Okay, that means there's a bin somewhere that those are in. That I have to find. That I must have wrapped something in. I'll have to look for that tomorrow. Oh well. But like I said, they were pretty wound up. So because I just picked Kenny up at school and drove straight here, and Micah had run to Houston and back in one day. I know they kill me when they do things like that. I mean, it's a good three and a half hours. I mean, easy. And run down there to pick something up and come back, and I'm just like, there's no way. There is absolutely no way that I could do that. I'm not a good car person, but she'll get in the car and turn her on an audiobook and just relish her little quiet time in that car and roll on. And I just cannot. I can't do it. I just can't do it that good in the car. But I mean, it was nothing when she and Justin were first married, you know, for them to call me and say, hey, I just want to let you know we're in Arizona. Okay. Just pick up and go. So, I don't know. I'm not that good a traveler like that at all. I'm just not. But they are. And evidently the farm to market road behind me has become some sort of a speedway out there. But this is Bent Creek. It's one of their holiday ones, and it says Happy Valentine, and it's Be Mine, and it has the little key, and the little key fob is the little heart. It is really, really cute. I hope it's focusing somewhat on there. But they used to have a whole lot of these little, and I don't think these are the snapper ones. Oh, it is. This is one of the snappers. Yep, it says snapper. It says snapper at the top. But it has a little snap, but you don't have to put the snap on there. You can just cross stitch through it. But it is so cute. These are so cute. Fast little stitches. They are, stitch count on them is 50 by 50. So that little thing is just adorable. Make an adorable little pin pillow, or a little framed piece like this. It's just so cute. A little ornament for your Valentine tree. So stinking cute. So, so cute. And then this is Bent Creek. It's another snapper. And it says February Glows. And I think this is they have like a monthly, like they had one for every month. This one has this adorable little heart. It has February Glows on there. So obviously you could put February Glows on there. You could put two people's names on there. You could put your anniversary date on there. I mean, you could do so many things. You would not have to put February on there. You could put February 14th on there. So here again, don't be, boxed in by what the chart says if it's not exactly what you want it to be. just change it up and make it suit you and whatever you want to do with it, do. And here again, you don't have to put the little snaps on there. I think it has, yeah, you could easily just cross stitch under it, and you could do a specialty stitch on it. You could leave it just like it is. It would just be a little design on there. It is such a cute little chart. And then what other one today? This one is called Two Hearts by Francis and Me. And I think Sally may have sent this one. Not sure. I'm not sure though. This one is so cute. And I'm not sure, what is this thread? This thread is so cute for these little hearts, and it's super variegated. Let's see if I can tell which thread it is real quick. Oh, they just used two. No, it's Weeks Dye Works Sweetheart Rose. It says this variegated is Weeks Dye Works Sweetheart Rose because it is really cute little variegated piece of thread in there. And it has little hearts around the outside and a little zigzag over here. And then that little variegated piece, and I'm not sure if that is a couple in there together or that is a couple colors mixed. I know that Frankie sent me a card with some beautiful pinks in it, some new pinks. And I'll show them on Friday, but they're super cute. I should have took this out of the plastic. That one is really, really cute. And it's just adorable. So there's some more little quick stitches, quick little Valentine stitches. If you want to stitch up some little fast heart Valentine kind of things that you can leave out. It's just that you're in this little weird gap time, and it's a great time for Valentine's because you're not, like your Christmas stuff is gone, right? And like I have my winter, if you have winter stuff, you can leave it out. But some people, if you haven't stitched winter stuff yet, and you don't have winter decorations, you're in just this weird kind of necky spot because you don't have your spring stuff out yet. So it's a good time to think about stitching some winter things specifically for this little, you can have them out at Christmas too, but you can leave them out afterward because you have this weird gap time where after, and I leave my Christmas up till Epiphany. So I leave my Christmas up later than a lot of people. And I still have this like dead zone for, decorating that's like, meh. So I'll have out my Valentine stuff. I'll put out, I'll do a little bit of my Mardi Gras stuff sometimes when I have people over for dinner or something like that. But I don't like do a ton of decorating for it. Just usually the night that we have people over, that's it. Of course, this year, we won't. Never mind. Won't do that. Okay, skip that. And, I'll put out my purple and yellow and green plates for James and I, but since there's two of us, that's not going to be a lot of excitement. I have the kids over, I guess, but you just have this weird, like, no time of decorating. So it's a great time to stitch up some little fast Valentine things or winter things or both that you can decorate with and cheery, because this time of year is just kind of drab. You don't get to, you're not gardening yet, you're not in the yard yet. Here, like I said, we get to, if you can hold out until Easter, here you're usually safe. And then when I was talking to Janelle and Tracy and all them this week, it was just Janelle and Tracy. Janelle was at a ball game. They said they have to wait till Mother's Day or the middle of May, and I was like, Lord have mercy. That would be even harder. So you know, you just have this kind of drab time of year that you're like, wah, wah. You know, it's just no fun. So it's a good time to just stitch up some of those things to cheer you up, brighten you up, bring your mood up. It's just, I don't know, it's just not a very bright and cheery time of the year. At Christmas, you have all your lights going and all that, and that helps. And then you take all that down and you don't have any decorations. So let's just Valentine's it or winter it up and cheer it up a little bit, because if not, it's just not very fun. It's not very cheery. I think I got spoiled to it at the flower shop. You know, you had decorating for everything. You know, because we had the shop windows and everything always done. And, you know, you miss it. I miss that, and you get used to it. And then when you don't have it, and so maybe people who don't do that all the time don't think about it, don't care. I know lots of people consider it like super excess to do, but I don't know. I enjoy it, and I feel like other people enjoy it when they come to the house. You know, we used to have we used to have a Halloween dinner. We used to have a Christmas dinner. We used to have people over to have Christmas dinners and all. And so, you know, I felt like we shared it, and we shared our home and things with people. And so I didn't feel like it was just for me to sit here and, you know, like gloat in or roll around like Scrooge McDuck rolling around in all his money. You know, I didn't feel like it was like that. So I don't know. I just enjoy it, and I enjoy sharing it with people and having people over and things like that. And so I think that's another thing that's really hard about this is not just not getting to go anywhere, but not getting to have people here. I normally have my family over a lot, and not just my kids. My parents, my sister, her kids, you know, and here we sit, you know, we see each other, and I'm very thankful and grateful because we get to see each other so much more than a lot of people have. But still, for us, it's a big difference, and it's just, you just look for something normal. And yesterday, I usually walk in the mornings. I usually get up and walk in the mornings. And yes, I haven't put up my Christmas clock because I'm still enjoying listening to the Christmas song every hour. So, but yesterday I didn't get to, so I walked in the afternoon, and it was about 4 o'clock. And so I was walking in the afternoon instead. And there was these little, I don't know, I guess pack, for lack of a better term, of, I don't know, maybe 4th, 5th, 6th grade, I don't know, boys on bicycles. And they were going all around the neighborhood on their bicycles. And, you know, they say hi when they go past and everything. And I want y'all to know that made me so happy to see those kids on those bicycles. And I was thinking, you know, that's so funny because I was like, oh, that I didn't get my walk in that morning because I like to get it in and get it done like that. And so I didn't get it in yesterday morning. I was like, oh, you didn't get your walk in. And then it was like such a great, joyous surprise to see those kids on their bicycles riding up and down the street, talking to each other. And they were talking about what had happened at school, you know, and they'd whiz past, and you could hear them say somebody's name and, you know, talk about this, that, or the other thing. And it just made me so happy to see that little tiny scrap of normalcy still going on for those kids. There they were on their bicycles, pedaling around the neighborhood, talking to each other, you know. It just made me so happy. And I was like, thank you so much. that instead of walking in the morning, I walked in the afternoon, and I got to see those kids on their bicycle and just talking to each other and just being like normal kids for just a little bit of time and just doing normal kid things, riding their bicycles around the neighborhood. And they were polite and, you know, said hi, and they were nice and just pedaling like crazy. And they had all different kind of bicycles, you know. Some of them had like mountain bikes, and some of them had like 10 speeds or like this, you know, like different kind of bikes and all. And it just made me so happy to see those kids getting to be like normal kids. And I thought, thank you so much, because I was really kind of bummed that I didn't get my walk-in in the morning, and I was walking in the afternoon instead. And then I got that great surprise of seeing those kids on their bikes. So it's just funny, you know, don't assume that just because it's not your normal, it's not going to be good. Because sometimes just because it's not your normal, it might be even better. I mean, I was so happy to see those kids. And I know that's probably like the stupidest thing in the world, but there they were, just pedaling their little brains out. And the one that was the furthest in the pack, when a car would be coming, he'd holler back, "Car!" And then, you know, they'd all start getting to the side, because of course they were all over, because we're kind of a neighborhood, you know, we have nice big streets, but we're kind of a neighborhood. And so he would holler that back, and they'd start, you know, all shifting over to the side. But they were very, you know, respectful. None of them tried to run me over. They, you know, gave me plenty of room and everything. But it was so nice. And I was like, you know, it's funny, because I didn't have a bad attitude about it, but I wasn't excited about walking in the afternoon. I was kind of like, oh, because I always walk in the morning, and that's just my thing, and that's what I like to do. And, you know, no, you know, I'm like the horse on the wheel, you know, I like to walk in the morning, that's my thing. And then there I was walking in the afternoon and seeing those kids, and they were so happy and hanging out with each other. And I was like, dang, that was the nicest thing. That was the nicest thing to see those kids. That was fabulous. And then my crazy air fryer, that was super fun. Do y'all have an air fryer? I have an air fryer now. And I did not know if I'd like an air fryer. And so I get this air fryer because, you know, you're stuck at home and, well, you know, you might as well try an air fryer, right? The Instapot and I still are not great friends. The Instapot and I, we've held hands a couple of times, and, you know, we're not making out, you know, we don't love each other, but we're friends. But the air fryer and I, we're gonna run away together. The air fryer and I can, yeah, we're all mano-y-mano, the air fryer and I. We had got chicken tenders this weekend. We'll eat out on the weekend, and James wanted chicken. So we had some chicken tenders and some okra and french fries left. And, you know, usually you might as well throw that french fries, especially french fries, and the okra in the trash, because it's nasty. You can put it in the oven and rewarm it, and it's, you know, okay. But it's still not fabulous. And don't even talk to me, or don't tell me about putting it in the microwave, because that's just nasty. You might as well just, the chicken turns to rubber and everything else turns to cardboard. It's gross. So I thought, so we had some left, and James said, I'm just gonna I said, wait, I wanna try it in the air fryer. And he was like, what? Like, I wanna try rewarming it up in the air fryer. You know, I don't have anything else to do. And he was like, whatever. So I put it, you know, in a little, I call it a Tupperware container, you know, but it ain't a Tupperware container, in a little plastic thing with a lid. And so, you know, I'd made the potato soup yesterday, And of course it was fabulous, but I thought I'll try that in the air fryer and, you know, just see if it's any good. And then, you know, we're eating the potato soup. And so if it's nasty, it doesn't matter if it's nasty or not. Y'all, I preheated it to 350. I put it in there and for like 4 minutes. And it was just like we just brought it home. That is some crazy voodoo in that air fryer. That is some black magic. I don't know what they make it with, unicorn tears. I don't know, but it works. It works. I have not done anything in there that we have not liked. Breakfast sausage in there, it's fabulous. James loves breakfast sausage. But James Williams loves him some breakfast sausage. And you know, if you cook breakfast sausage in the skillet, it's all over my kitchen. It's popping everywhere. It's disgusting. It stinks up the place. I can put it in there and then 4 minutes, turn it over, 4 minutes, done. And it's all the stink and the grease and all inside that little thing. And it's not weird, because if the texture or anything's weird, he'll say, I don't like, that's weird and I don't want to eat it, you know. And everything I've cooked in there I've been pleased with. So yeah, the air fryer and I, yeah, we could run away together. So far, the air fryer and I are good friends. Yeah, the Instant Pot and I are still, yeah, I don't know about that. But the air fryer and I, we are really doing well together. It's good times with the air fryer. And the little coffee slider that y'all recommended, that thing is the best thing ever. Because, you know, I said I didn't like that my coffee pot, I couldn't raise the lid thing up to put water in. I had to leave it out, sticking out in the middle of the cabinet because it was crazy. And so one of y'all said, well, a couple of y'all said it actually, but the little glider for the coffee pot, and then it glides in and out. Oh my gosh. Fabulousness, fabulousness. And it came in a pack of 2, which I don't know why it would come in a 2-pack. So I sent the other one home with my stepmom. So she put Daddy's coffee maker on it. And now hers does the same thing and glides in and out. So we have all the gliding goodness. All the gliding goodness in our lives now. So that's fabulous too. So all the kitchen funds, like I said, I thought I might have the girls in there and we might cook today, but they were too wound up. I thought I might cook some quick little cheap things you can take to work. Lunch, like, you know, if you have spreads at work, but then I thought, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea, because I don't know if anybody's at work. I don't know if anybody's having spreads, even if they're at work. So, you know, if you make cake batter blondies or strawberry crumble bars, you know, it's very tempting just to eat the whole pan yourself. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all are interested in some cheap desserts, like they're like fast desserts, because you start out with like a cake mix base. So like they're super fast. I mean, they're not things that you're gonna, you know, you're not gonna have to spend 4 hours in the kitchen on these things. So, but they're easy. I may have done this, I don't know. I don't think I did the strawberry bars at Christmas. Maybe I'm wrong. I might have, but I don't think so. But they're like, both of those are super easy and things to take to parties and things. But then I thought, hey, wait. I mean, I guess you could drop them off at people's houses, and then you could have like a little Valentine's Zoom thing with people. So anyway, let me know what y'all think. I better get off here. I think James Williams will probably be getting home soon, and I hope this thing will upload. I've never tried to upload this late in the evening, so it may not upload till in the morning. So here's to us, and good luck with the upload. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.